This is Anthony Olympia with Six String Country, and these lessons we're going to be working on Heartache Medication by Jon Pardi. It was written by Jon, Bart Butler, and Ryan Gore. For the rhythm lesson, we're going to need a capo on the 2nd fret, and it's like 3 chords and the truth. Pretty straightforward, fun to play, simple strum pattern. It'll be a breeze. For the lead stuff, I am going to have the steel parts transcribed for you. There's going to be 2 solos. There's a regular solo section and then an outro solo section. So there will be 2 solo videos. In the main lead lesson, it's just kind of like standard old chicken picking, feeling good country stuff, right? We'll have some fun with this one.
Another girl, another dance to a country song, turning me on. Well, here's to a good time and halfway to feeling alright. And here I go again, I'm drinking 1, I'm drinking 2. I got my heartache medication, strong dedication.
This is the rhythm lesson for Heartache Medication. First things first, let's make sure we have a capo on the 2nd fret, right? Gonna need that for this song. And I did double check, I watched a video of them playing this, and it was a capo on the 2nd fret, and it just sounds like it. It just sounds like these are the right chords. Speaking of chords, let's go ahead and talk about those. We have a G, or G5 if you wanna get technical, A minor, and a D. Eventually we will, you don't have to do this chord, but I just wanted to give it to you in case you want to dig in a little more. We'll get this pretty G7 in there. It really gives it that like lonesome feeling when you get to that chord. But anyways, yeah. So the G, or G5, gonna be the 3rd fret of the low E. I'm not worried about the A string, but if you did want to put that down like a regular G chord, 2nd fret of the A, I just mute it with my middle finger hanging over. Open D and G, 3rd fret of the B and high E. All right, so we got G5. A minor, open A string, 2nd fret of the D and the G, 1st fret of the B, open high E. D chord, open D string, 2nd fret of the G, 2nd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B, play the G, but if you are gonna play the G7, which I would suggest go ahead and working on it, we'll go 1 measure of G, or G5, a measure of G7, 2 measures of A minor, 2 measures of D, 1 measure of A minor, and then 1 more measure of D. Cool? Let's try that slowly. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... things to tempo. Now that we know what's happening where, let's work it up to the right speed. And we'll try it with the metronome. All right, here is the intro and the turnaround since they're the same. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's do the verse. 1, 2, ready, go. This is the lead lesson for heartache medication. Quick talk about tone. You're gonna wanna have a compressor pedal. If you do have one, turn it on, get that classic, it really is a big part of the chicken picking sound to level out the notes. So you can kind of like pop some notes, but they're not jumping out too loud. It kind of just takes your peaks, like takes your loud notes, brings them down, and your quiet notes and brings them up. Just kind of levels things out, makes things a little more discernible. Also, I would say like light gain. It's not quite clean, but a light gain. 17th fret of the B string, bend it up a whole step, and then at the next measure, release it. So 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and then the next measure we rest. Following that measure, we're going to be on the G string 11th fret, a whole note here. And then back to electric guitar stuff, do this walk up. On the low E string, open, 2nd fret, 4th fret, and then 2nd fret of the A. All those are quarter notes, so ba-da-da-da. Makes the chorus obvious. It's like a chorus announcer. Hey everybody, here comes the chorus, right? Let's do the first verse in its entirety now. Here we go, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Moving on, we get to chorus 1, and this will be the same for chorus 2. So we only have to cover this once. Sounds like this. That's kind of like the main figure, and we'll shift it up for other pieces. It's kind of the same idea working over different chords. The first one's working over an A chord. We're gonna play that A chord that we were playing in the earlier parts of the song. Open A string, 2nd fret of the D, G, and B. Let that ring for 2 beats, and then we start this lick here. It just kind of keeps rolling. They're like, hey, just play a bunch of notes. And the guy that recorded this did, and it sounds awesome. So it starts off 2nd fret of the B, and then bend up the 4th fret of the G, and then hit it while it's bent, and release it. Pull off to the 2nd fret, and then 2nd fret of the D. So, the 4th fret of the G now, bend it up, and then 4th fret, pull off to the 2nd fret, and then hit that again, pull off again. Now 4th fret of the D, pull off to 2nd. 2nd fret of the G,